Well, I can't say long because I'm very excited, but I've got a train to catch. I'm going to London. I'm actually going to ride my bike, but as you can tell, I'm not in my cycling kit because I'm trying out an e-bike. So I'm going to be riding to Manchester, getting the train down to London because I'm doing something so exciting tonight that I've wanted to do for, well, a long time. She's just this, I'm going to spoil the surprise, but I'll tell you when I'm down there. I'll give you a bit of a review of the bike while I'm there, and you get to experience why I'm going to London. I'm so excited. Okay, right, I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye. Bye. I'm riding the e-bike! Let's see what this is like on this climb. I'm in the highest moat. This is freezing. I've got a really heavy backpack on as well. Woo! I like this. Yeah. Oh, there she is. I didn't actually realise that the lights are on and there's one at the back. There she is. I'm actually going to lock it.
Off-peak ticket. Very shortly be arriving into London Euston. That's the final stop for this service before.
No traffic for the bikes. Good morning. Right, I didn't really tell you properly yesterday what was going on, but basically I came down to London to see my friend Sam and his fiance Charles to go and see Beyonce in concert, and it was phenomenal. It was so good. I've seen her maybe 2 or 3 times. Like, Charles is like super fan. They've seen her 4 times this tour. But anyway, so yeah, cycling related, how does that link in? So yeah, I came down to test out and try out the Ado e-bike. So I've been into town. It's basically a city bike, and so I was like, well, what better way to try it than riding across Manchester and then riding around London? So yeah, I rode across London on it yesterday. I'm going to go out on it now, but just wanted to fill you in on why I came down, because I was like, this is just so exciting. And it's not necessarily a cycling related thing, but it's like I just love it. So, and I got the top. So me and Sam were matching last night. Hang on, I'll show you the back. Oh, can you see the back? See the back? Woo, woo. So I'm going to head out on the bike now on the Ado Air 30 series e-bike. I'm going to tell you all about it if you are looking for an e-bike, because I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but I get emailed quite a lot to review and look at different e-bikes. I've always there's never been really one that I have thought that looks really good, whereas this one I was like, that crosses or ticks a lot of the boxes that I think an e-bike should have. So I was like, let me test it, let me go and try it. A full disclaimer, they have sent it out for me to review, because I do think e-bikes are just the best sustainable way of travel. Like, if you're not necessarily wanting to ride your road bike everywhere without a motor, and you're not necessarily a roadie, I do think e-bikes, so if you are a roadie and just want to have something that is easier to commute on, then I think an e-bike is good. And I really like the features of this. I actually took it away, when was it? A couple of weekends ago, to go and see my friend Greg and Sarah, and we all had a ride on it, and it was like, oh, this is really fun. Let's go out in London now. I'm going to wear my new top, so let's go. It's such a lovely day. Oh. Look how beautiful this weather is. I feel like I'm abroad. But I thought I would share some of the features that I really like about the e-bike. I guess the main thing, this is just generally with e-bikes, is that me coming down to London with it, I've not had to bring a change of kit, because you know I'm a roadie, but then having to bring like extra clothes, extra shoes, I've not had any of that. So I love it for that reason. But some of the other things that I really like about this, and like I say, the reason that I've chosen this one to share with you, is the main thing it's got. It's called, let me read it because it's quite a mouthful. A triple speed auto shifting motor. So basically what that means, it looks like it's single speed,
but it's not. It's actually got 3 speeds, but it will automatically adjust that for you depending on the speed that you go. And it's got like a torque sensor. So if it senses that you're putting a lot of torque down and you slow down, it will then lower the gear for you because it will sense that you're going on a hill, for example. So I think this is really good if you are, like, say, a roadie and you wanted to get a loved one, family member or whoever into cycling. It's going to make it a lot easier, so they're not going to have to figure out or wonder like how to change gear. So it makes it very simple, very easy to use. The other thing that I really like, again, making it very simple if someone is going to be new to bikes or just wants like faff-free riding, safe for commuting, it's got a carbon belt. So that basically means there's going to be no rust, there's no maintenance on it, practically virtually nothing that you have to do to it. And they do say that it will last up to 30,000 kilometres. So I just think having that, because I know when I've commuted before and it's rained and you get back and you get like a rusty chain, it's just like, again, it's less faff. The range of it is 100 kilometres, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that 61 or 62 miles? 61 miles. I work in kilometres. So there's that as well. And I also want to share some of the things that I just think are really nice little added details. So it's got mud guards already fitted. It's got a rack. It's got, this is my favourite thing actually, it's got lights, which obviously I'll link to the battery. My favourite thing, it's got indicators, which I think are just such a lovely little addition if you are going to be commuting, you just want to have that extra visibility. What else do I like? It's got a bell. Oh, it's also got a kickstand. So I feel like this e-bike has got every little detail that you would want if you're going to be commuting on it and using it regularly for travelling to works. I just think it's a very cleverly thought out e-bike. I really liked it. And also the battery, I've not mentioned the battery. That is, you can actually remove it. So it's locked in with a key. But yeah, you can just remove it to charge it. So if you want to store the bike in a garage, you don't have to take the whole bike in to charge it. You can just take the actual battery in, which I think, again, very clever, very well thought out. Also, there's a 250 watt Bafang, I think that's how you pronounce it, motor. Well, I'll catch it with you tomorrow and give you like more of a final thing, because there's a couple of things that I would change, but I'll chat to you about them tomorrow. So I want to ride on it a bit more today just to see how I get on with them. I am still in the Beyonce merch. I absolutely love this top. But let's get on to the overall review of the bike. As I mentioned earlier, this is a sponsored video. However, Adu haven't said that I can say or not say anything. They've not kind of reviewed this and said, oh, you need to take that out. They've just said, be honest in your review. Tell people what you actually think. And so, as you saw earlier, I have really enjoyed it. I just want to give you some little pointers in case you are looking to buy it. So the battery for me lasted around 75k. And I guess batteries on e-bikes are going to vary depending on your weight, the terrain that you're riding on. So for me, I weigh like 64 kilos approximately. I had probably about a 8-9 kilo backpack on and a bag on the back which weighed maybe 2 kilos. And in the course of that 75-80k, I rode maybe, I would say, I think it was like 320 meters. So just bear that in mind. And yeah, like I say, the battery lasted for 75-76k. However, I did do like a little mini charge in the middle for about an hour just to give it a bit of extra juice just to make sure I could get home. And so yeah, just bear that in mind. The other thing is it's heavy. The bike is 21.5 kilos, so just bear that in mind if you need to lift it up any stairs if you're going to work and you've got a load of stairs, or where you live you need to carry up a load of stairs. It's heavy and it's not easy to kind of maneuver around if you are lifting up and down stairs, so just bear that in mind. The other thing is, because of the weight and because of the gears, I wouldn't necessarily want to ride this bike if it didn't have any battery and it didn't have any assist, because yesterday on the way back, it looked like the battery was dropping. I was like, if the battery goes, it's not going to be fun to ride back because it is heavy and there aren't a lot of gears. Like I said, there's only those 3. And so luckily the battery did last. So yeah, just bear that in mind because that is definitely something to consider. Also, this is like, I guess, a smaller thing. The handlebars, they are wide and I guess they're good because they're comfortable to kind of move around on. But when I was in traffic in London, I couldn't like kind of nip through traffic as I would do on like my drop bar road bike. So just bear that in mind as well. But I think it's hard because you can't compare an e-bike to my road bike because they're not the same. It's not it's not the same. It's not the same bike, is it? And so, because I think that's what I did at the start. I was like, oh, it just does feel different. But for actually what it is, I think it's really good, and I think the price is good, and I think for what you get for that money in the accessories and things that you get, not the accessories, but the way it's been designed and set up, I really like it, because the battery comes out, which also is a good thing in case you have it for a long time, and then the battery life of those, is that how you call it? Like the battery cycle has only got so many, so you were able to replace the battery when it does eventually not have any more cycle charges left, if that makes sense. Overall, I think it's really good. I will leave a link to it below if you want to go and have a look at it. So I think that's pretty much everything for this video. If you, like I say, if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will see you all next video. I might even go and finally wash this top now. All right, I'll see you very soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.